Hello, my name is Ryan Schwartz.
I'm Emma Keedy. And I'm Will Coons.
And today, boys, I was just thinking about what maturity means to me.
That's really funny that you bring that up, Ryan, because I was thinking about that recently too. And maturity can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people, but I'd really love to know what it means to you.
Well, I would love to elaborate on the subject. So, throughout our lives, I feel as if we as humans have traversed through many different styles about going about it. Maturity is a way, like, someone goes about a situation.
Maturity doesn't necessarily have to be like the way you act or the way you, but it's really the way you carry yourself, and it's a mindset.
No, yeah. Well, some people do act more grown up than others,
That's
or
true.
more sophisticated, or just
That's
like
true.
in a sense they know like more about what they're talking about than others.
Yeah.
But I think it's not about like speaking upon like the big things in life. I think it's about how you understand the little things.
That's a really good point.
It's not measured by your age. It's an attitude. It's an attitude built by an experience, to be honest. That's how I feel about it. Well, now that we're on this subject about the book, I'd like to speak on different examples when Huck portrays him showing his maturity. Throughout the book, on his adventures in the Mississippi River, and just being along with Jim, I think that at the beginning of the book, he does show immaturity, and it was a hard time for him to show that he's like the conforming to the standards of society.
Yeah.
I think he realized that when he was on the river with Jim, he's a more true version of himself, and he's able to say whatever he wants and discover who he really is as a person.
So how do you think that shows his maturity?
Well, because obviously he's discovering himself as a person, like I just said. When he was younger, he didn't know who he wanted to be. Society kind of showed like what he wanted to do in life, but now he's finally figuring out because he's alone. He has more time to think about it on the river.
He's developing as a person.
Exactly.
He's
Maturing.
getting more mature. Yeah, he's maturing. Yeah, exactly.
And also he faces many challenges in the book later down the road that tests his own beliefs that he's starting to form.
Mm-hmm.
These challenges like make him reconsider what he really believes in, and it helps him grow internally as well.
So later on in the novel, as Huck and Jim have started to travel more and they've spent more time with the Duke and Dolphin, I think Huck really starts to understand the impact that the Duke and the Dolphin have on the people around them. And that's really a negative impact because they're going around and stealing money from people and just being generally like awful people. So a good example of this is when the Duke and the Dolphin basically take the Wilkes family for everything they have. They steal everything from the will, and Huck really starts to, have a conscience about this. He feels really self-conscious, and he thinks, like, he realizes that, what they're doing is awful. And that in itself shows maturity. So that's what I think about Huck's journey, so far through the book. But what do you think, Will?
Yeah, no, even though we're not at the end of the novel yet, I think that he's really, from the start of the book, he's really come a long way to where he is now. And I know you guys have summed that up really well. And
Thank you.
yeah, it looks like we're out of time. Very good.
Very great job,
Good
sir.
job.
Good
Thank
job.
you. Thanks.